Technical difficulties.
There's
It's
never
been a
any
while.
there's never any technical difficulties because we're here. Welcome to Uncanny Contemplation, where we consider the macabre nightmares of our psyche through the mediums of art and gaming. I'm poetfox.
And I am Armadox.
Yes, the Ho-Ho King, who loves to open and close their mouth over and over and over again. Pop, pop, pop. We're continuing our exploration of Anthology of the Killer today. How'd you feel about the first 5 parts of Anthology of the Killer?
Oh, I greatly enjoyed it. The art style is pretty interesting. And we met Tammy.
We did go to Tammy, which was pretty great. I worry about the rest of the anthology because what's going to live up to Tammy. But, you know, that's just the fate we live in. The fate of Tammy. Yes, here we are back at the museum. The Anthology of the Killer Museum. Let's see where we were. It is opening night. We did Voice of the Killer. Voice of the Killer is the first one. Okay, I think we're to Blood of the Killer. I think Flesh of the Killer is the one we did last. You don't need Hands of the Killer.
Oh, we're what? Halfway through?
Yeah, basically. Drool of the Killer, not so much. The bear is just special effects, I guess. Let's see. It's Eyes of the Killer.
Last one we were in a theater.
We were, it's true. Flesh of the Killer. Don't remember Flesh the Killer. Oh, look at the copper tone skull butt. Wow. It's Flesh of the Killer.
That's a really good poster.
Okay, I'm gonna check the last one just to make sure we did it. We'll be able to recognize it from the poster. I believe this was the last one we did. Eyes of the Killer. Yes. With the dramatic stage, yes. So we are to Flesh of the Killer. Oh, hi, what game is this? This is Anthology of the Killer. We're learning all about the killer in its many different ways.
This is part 2.
Yeah. So let us go enjoy the flesh of the killer. The coast is clear. This way, stop turning my robe. Why is it having problems? It doesn't like me. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we have buddies this time. And they're gone.
It's alright. We'll get the buddies. We just gotta move it so we can see everything on the screen. And then I gotta adjust it.
Oh, because it's got that weird aspect ratio.
Indeed. Okay, great. All right. Come on, BB. Let's go look around. Stop treading on my robe. Just some high quality crates. This must be how rich people live. Which direction are we going again?
Well, put enough crates together, you have a house.
BB, hurry up with that light. Execute Omega Tactics. I don't know what that means. Don't yell at me. I love Omega Tactics, though. Alright. Wow. Just like being in a bank. Well, we kinda are. Those are the aesthetics of power. Stay alert. Can't believe there's been no security so far. If I had stuff stored here, I'd be really irate. Maybe it's a Rhoda issue. Lots of different crates here. Part of the game cut off. I think there's pink text cut off. Yeah, there was. I think we got it fixed now. Stay alert. We're too conspicuous out here. You were the one who insisted we all dress this way. What are we even meant to be? I thought more of these statues would have heads. That's why we were disguised as virtues, to blend in. Wait, we are? Which virtues? Let me see. There's Dusty, Gummo, Jurisprudence, the one with the hair. Anyway, we're wasting time. Let's just keep going. Boy, they really went all out. I thought this place was supposed to be a secret. Well, not to everyone. Let's get his head back on the screen there.
We went a long way since the first one, where we were just inside a vent.
Well, I mean, we're still stealing stuff for our online store, in theory. Hey, stop walking around in front of the screen, man. Is he meant to be Hercules? He looks a little off-brand. It's probably one of the donors. Being portrayed as a god is one of the traditional benefits of arts patronage. If either of you want a Hercules Sona, let me know. I'm friends with the guy online. Do you have a Hercules Sona?
Not yet, but I guess I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, no unauthorized access. Whoops, guess we should just head home. No, I saved for weeks for that big crate. But it says no unauthorized access.
Gotta spend money to make money.
Hey, the stupid golden elevator's cordoned off. Leave it. What we want you to be right down the stairs. Haha, it's here. I knew it'd be here. Let's shake hands. And hold up a skull. Museum of Moral Art. So the legends were true. BB, do the lead-in that we talked about. Ahem. On March X, XXXX, an expedition was assembled to confirm the existence of an urban legend. In a tax-exempt Freeport just outside the city, artworks are being stored for display in a private museum. Here to shine light on a murkier than normal corner of the art world are representatives of all major fields: Max, photography; Claude, art history; Ray, relational aesthetics; BB, zines. All the major fields of art. I think we can all agree.
Yep.
All findings to be submitted as end-of-term assignment for community college, 20 credits. Well, I hate to admit it, but this place is really very swish. I can feel my culture level rising just from walking around. The hallway's paintings have a Vanitas theme and homage to the erotic skull art of yesteryear.
I made you guys make one of those.
There's nothing more erotic than skulls. Look at these erotic skulls. Oh my gosh. Catalog modestly lists assembled masterpieces: skull with ball, skull with fruit basket, skull with flesh. A devastating rebuke to the vanity and transitoriness of having flesh. How many of these are there? Not enough. Tasteful plaque acknowledges tax-deductible charity donations of the Zacklers of opioid interesting fame. Wait, that can't be right. Zacklers? They changed their name to seem marketable to younger juries. Seem more relatable. So fan art on the right? Yes. Dox is interpreting our game experiences through the medium of art. Yeah. What's this one called? World of Skulls by MT Lot. Yeah, I guess it's good fun to have a theme. I do love a world of skulls. BB, get out of the way. We're trying to see the world of skulls. Oh, there he is. He's like, hi, I got a skull.
That's a good skull.
I always thought art had to be stored cold in the air, but here it's tropical and humid, like being in a reptile house. Maybe they're trying out a new technique. That's right. Mistrust the stranger. Okay. Done. Another themed collection. Mistrust the stranger. Look out for stranger. Who's there? A stranger. Hand taps your shoulder. It's the stranger. All the hits.
Oh.
I wonder if being around all these paintings is making me more moral. Maybe they make you sign a waiver if you work here, just in case. No to the stranger. No stranger. Hey, I recognize this. Klopstock's 3 owls impaling a naked woman on a sword. It's on loan from the lobby of the police department. Oh, I hate these ones. There was a print in my bedroom when I was a kid. I always thought the elephant changed position a bit whenever I looked the other way. Oh, I don't know about this elephant. It's like Garfield playing the horn. I always thought they were weird. What are they even meant to represent? Well, it's a story that if you hold your hand out to an elephant, it will place its paw softly on yours and look you dead in the eye. Is that true? It's probably true.
I've been around a lot of animals. No elephants.
Look how friendly he is. He just wants to hold your hand. If you're a good person, it will simply shake your hand. If you're a bad person, it will stomp down and maim you instantly. I used to have nightmares about it. What's moral to an elephant? It's true. You're going to have to really learn about elephant morality. Anyway, Claude says it's probably just a metaphor for man's dominion over the earth or something. Oh, no, it sounds real. I've watched a documentary about this. High on the wall announces this is the Hall of Morally Improving Mechanisms. They at least rinse these things out before display. Is that a spanking machine? I guess it's a spanking machine. It's a self-spanking machine. Wanpaku Dead Wife. Okay. Oh boy, new media. This one's a cabinet for Wanpaku Dead Wife, the video game that makes you cry, from medium Artur Joe Groan. How many dead wives can you collect? I think my top score is 8. It's a lot of dead wives.
That actually sounds like something we'd play.
Instructive moral diorama from the 19th century depicting doleful fates of those who commit simony. What's this on the side of the on the side? Cabinet 28 of 246. Please insert coin. Okay.
Oh, another one of the I don't know. Everything being red kind of undermines that one.
Morality Animal by Empty Lot. The plinth is empty. Is this kind of conceptual gesture played a little out? Yeah, maybe. This part feels like a storage area, but for pieces that were insufficiently good or insufficiently moral, or what? Yeah, these weren't moral enough. Hey, someone left their second floor keycard around. Maybe they were overcome by aesthetic effect. Over here are some haphazard paintings of people in security uniforms smiling and playing the harp. At least I can see why this didn't make the cut. Alright, that was a clown up there. Sorted machines for moral instruction creak and sway with the closing of the door and seem to watch me. I guess there are computers to do this stuff now, though.
I wonder what we're meant to acquire here.
Max, are you still in here? Why is everything knocked about? This is exactly why I prefer to go off by myself. The elephant seems to be trying to escape the painting.
Oh, this could be another chase one.
You never know.
I'll never be as good a chase as Tammy.
I must admit, I could get used to a museum without crowds. Even security seems very discreet. Really believe we're the only living people here. Apparently moral art's going through a boom period right now on account of all the murders. Who said there's no ethical way to make money? Wonder how much all these are worth. Wash your hands. Okay.
Good advice.
Certificates of provenance hang discreetly on the walls to let you know you're not being imbued with any counterfeit morals. Some of the countries these were taken from no longer exist. The canvases all come pre-enclosed in little Ziploc wrapping to prevent scuffs during trade and resales. The little touches are what you're paying for. Yeah. Clowns regard me from the north, south, east, and west. I guess this place is still enough of a traditional museum to have a cursed-feeling children's recreation area. Hello, clowns.
Clowns everywhere.
Hey, BB, check it out. It's a collection of children's book illustrations. Look, here's 4 children in Lamasu. Is that the one where they all get hit by a truck when entering puberty? It's Super Mario 64 horror. Yeah, kind of. Sort of what this is, yeah. This one looks familiar. Isn't this Pleasant Child and Horrible Child? My favorite was always Horrible Child. Pondering the Immutable by Empty Lot. Sure, a lot of paintings by this guy. It's no surprise. Ever since his first appearance, Empty Lot was recognized as one of the leading lights of neo-moral art. Well, good for him. Oh, we're up above now. His work includes refreshing updates on all the classic motifs. Knife safety, don't wake papa, repayment of a debt. The cynical age was won over anew by the elegance of these simple but lasting moral themes. Neo-moral, yes. Yeah, that's clearly the type of art we're seeing right now with this skull over someone's dick.
Empty Lot is a great artist's name.
So what happened to him? Well, he was eventually arrested for eating a woman, but that doesn't mean his work has nothing to teach us. I guess that's true. Surely a cannibal can teach us to be moral.
I have no comment after this weekend.
Incidentally, isn't putting a moral art museum inside of Freeport kind of a mixed message? Well, traditionally, tax evasion counts as a political issue rather than a moral one. What about trespassing? That was actually moral again. They really get you coming and going with these things. Man, it smells rank in here. If this is some kind of secret art preservation strategy, well, that's what we're here to learn. Susanna and the Stranglers. Hey, a new empty lot. I've never heard of this one. I wonder if it was found after his death. Well, the paint is still wet. It's a nice guy down there. Can you get a summary of what's going on? We've broken into this museum because we are BB, a Zion maker who's trying to research urban legends in the world, in the city of the killer. And we're just kind of walking around. It's really kind of a game of vibes. Like sometimes there's a guy down there painting. Oh. Thought we might have some kind of trouble. Just leave this guy to me. Gonna get you, man. I was #1 delinquent of my Hans Orvist reading group. Run! Uh-oh. I promise you I'm moral. Please don't eat me. I'm very moral. Oh no. Irk. Oh, we got Vord.
Ah, well. Bound to happen.
It does happen sometimes. What is this? Why am I holding a vase? Pretty sure there's a good reason for this. The best of all possible worlds, but now I better get back to my tour. There are 88,000 more rooms in the Pantheon to see.
And knowing the guy that made this, there might actually be.
Huh, yeah, there might be. Such poignance and elegance in these statues. How beautiful in every respect. Makes me want to scream, and I don't know why. I guess that's what they mean by disinterested contemplation. Well, shake hands, shake hands. Well, although everything here is as beautiful and classical as can be, I'm starting to feel a little unease. Don't remember how I got in here and there seems to be no exits. Also, who is making that sound? Shake hands. Shake hands. I do like the paintings carved out of stone that aren't painted. It's very nice. Classy stuff. Oh. Shriek. Nice hands. Let me eat. Yum. Oh. I hate it. Wait, did I just fall out of a painting? Well, I prefer not to think about that. Right now, I just want to escape from the museum before I end up in an award-winning traveling corpse exhibition. There's Max and Ray, but the paintings are too high up for me to get at by myself. Hope they're trapped in better visions of the good than I was, at least. Oh. It's a clown.
What type of clown?
I don't know. A moral clown? He's running from the clown. Wet paint mixed into multicolored sludge dripped down the walls, and an inscrutable moral tableau be dimly glimpsed underneath. I can hear gloved hands scuttling on the marble tile ahead. Oh, here I am washing my hands. Great. And here I am hugging a skull. It's reminding me of Ina by Joel G. Yeah, I think it's the same kind of area of digital outsider art kind of thingamajig, I think. Oh, look, I'm reading a book, eating an apple, playing tennis.
It's by the guy that did Space Funeral.
Yes, it is. Blobby, misshapen pseudo-BBs grin back at me from the walls, holding tennis rackets, tiny dogs, frozen images of my own best life. Did I escape in the middle of conversion to a moral icon?
We're not going to escape here without getting morals on us, are we?
Smiling reflections reach towards me from every side. For a second, I want to climb back into the canvas. Maybe all that stops me is a deep desire to remain annoying instead. Gotta keep that deep inside you. Stay annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this door is just a painting of a door. Ah! I guess I walked into that. Is this a different paint world? The air here feels less reverent, thick with smoke, and smells like rotten eggs. Paint world. In their filthy cave outside the good, there lurk the strangers, waiting to commit unspeakable crimes for unintelligible reasons. They watch me, but make no move to chase, busy haunting the doors of the ideal.
That is some wall texture.
Yes, look at it. Delicious. That's why you gotta be nice with your oil paint, otherwise you put too much on there and it looks all goopy like that. I was joking about the Mario 64 thing till you started entering paintings. Well, you know. Oh. I climb back out. I'm in some sort of boardroom, part of the Freeport's executive suite. The managers hang upon the walls. I mean, mean ex-cops and artward toadies locked in moral display. Over here are pictures of the board of directors, anonymized to protect the safety of the city's leading families. Still, the glowing red eyes are sort of familiar. A little display full of corporate promo materials. They all look extremely unread. Mission statement: the horrible murders the city have driven renewed interest in moral ideals. To protect existing investment, a marvelous vault, secures the eternal verities from tax responsibilities. There's some comfort to know that even when everyone is dead, morality can last forever. Not yet. Wait a minute, BB, is that you? Claude, hey, glad you're alright. Wasn't sure whether or not you, why are you whipping yourself with what looks like a security lanyard? Well, the thing got Ray was some kind of morality robot, right? So I thought maybe if the rest of us, like, repented and tried to adopt its teachings. I'm not taking moral lessons from a mechanical lion. It hasn't even been elected. How come no one in this town can go 10 minutes without starting a cult? That is a good point. If he hasn't even been elected, why do we have to listen to him?
Fair enough.
We'll go find Ray and Max quick and then Vamoose. I thought they'd both been turned into paintings. It's not so bad. It gives you a new perspective. More paintings. I wonder if being trapped inside these things is some kind of ironic punishment for trespassing in the museum. The world of morality weirdly resembles that of cheap slasher films. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. It's not moving. It probably won't just murder us, right? Most moral outlooks are pretty down hard on that. If the lion could have morals, I don't think we'd understand them. Back away and do not make eye contact. Okay.
You know what? I think this one is almost as good as Tammy.
Oh, Tammy was so good, though. Okay, well, back this way, I guess. Okay. Well, you know. Don't know what you want, my guy.
Is he blocking something or just sitting there?
He's just sitting there. Well, we definitely have learned our lesson thing.
Have we?
Don't hurt us. Yeah, well, yes, we're in the Museum of Morals. We know so many morals now. Share your stream of round. I know some servers I can post this in. What you do? Yeah, you do you. Just, oh, here we go. Here's the sideway. Well, that sounds like it's moving. I don't like that. Empty Lot's celebrated moment of moral awakening occurred after the artist watched 1,000 hours of children's cartoons on a dare. Realizing morality was too important to be left to human fallibility, he set about embodying it in immortal objects known as works of art. Using capital acquired from his many supporters in the NGO space, he soon began to work on his most ambitious project yet, the unfinished remains of his work. About the artist, probably not very helpful at this point. Hey, the canvas is here. We're all stripped bare, except for that one. Oh, there they are in there. Garden 2 by Empty Lot. Is it me, or does this one seem a bit more worked than the others? Uh-oh. Realism. Lion's garden, the air is clear and smells like drying blood. Flower stalks are shaking in lack of wind. Someone's looking at me I can't see. Someone is looking to eat me. Oh, no. Not.
You get yourself eaten again.
Yeah, the garden is well tended, but not for me. I can glimpse the rightful owners stalking around me through the grass. I know there are more lions since I can't see them. Something close is leaking blood from its jaws. Oh no. Statuary here is jumbled, but offers no place a paw can't reach. Marble faces watch me with the eyes of lions. Something behind me climbs out of the rubble and slinks away. I carefully avert my eyes. It's not hot here, but it's close, and without realizing I'm covered in sweat, plastering my hair down and falling in my eyes. My back is sore. I realize I've been tensing it, waiting for the pounce. Hey, it's BB. Thought the elephant got you. Well, let's not talk about the elephant. What are you guys up to? We're waiting to die. Fair enough. Wonder what happens when you die here. Do you just become another moral prop, like all the vases, cherubs, bowls of fruit, circulating endlessly from painting to painting? What? So you think the lion just responds to moral iconography without knowing what any of it means? It's just mechanical pattern recognition? I don't know, it's just sort of complaining. Oh, here it comes. Sire, greetings. You are just in time for the opening act of an instructive moral play. Would you like to sit in on the first act? Verily, esteemed parent, with courtesy and desire for self-betterment, I ask thee, what is it that is best in life? Prithee, son, deference to duly constituted authority is the first step on the path of wisdom. The most important thing of all is, wash your hands. Wasn't that beautiful? Perhaps with patience and compassion, we may someday, right now. It's me, the horrible child. Quickly, hit it while it's down. Sic Semper, Sic Semper. The last king with the entrails of the last priest. Get his ass. How long does it take to beat a robot to death? The answer may surprise you. You know, despite everything, I find myself drawn to these. Portraits of the good, the right life congealed into an inert and frozen object world, safe from the back and forth of creaturely existence. Snapshots from a place as alien to us as the canyons of Mars. Who are you talking to? Come on, we found a fire exit. For real? Well, never mind. Before leaving, we took stock. There wasn't much left standing in the free port when the lion passed. I was sort of worried we'd accidentally wiped out the international art market in the tumult, but according to the papers, the paintings continued to be bought and sold as though nothing had changed.
And we learned nothing.
MT Lot's influence continued to spread. There was even a children's cartoon to better convey his moral teachings in contemporary form. This adaptation was mostly known for the volume of and variety of pornographic fan art it expired.
It's a little too close to home.
The end. And that was Flesh of the Killer.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
We've learned to wash our hands. Very important. We're going upstairs now.
Oh. How many more of these do you think?
Blood this way. This is kind of... How much were the tickets again? I'm becoming increasingly skeptical that all the young people love it. Oh, man.
We hit to the gift shop?
Wait, we haven't hit the gift shop yet. You have to exit to the gift shop. Bless yis mess. The blood of the killer. Oh man, the drinking birds drinking blood, huh?
Gotta drink something.
Evil nurses. Oh geez, well. Let's see the blood of the killer. Just a regular night in the big city. Yes, that's what I'll say. They don't know I'm delivering a package.
Strong start.
That's right, they don't know that. Don't worry about it. What's inside? I'll never tell. I feel it moving softly in my pocket. That's regular. Don't think about it. 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 Don't think about it.
Thinking about it.
Oh. Oh, that's right. I meant to try looking it up next time I had one of those dreams. Dream Interpretation Guide 5E Travel Edition. Finally, the 5th edition of the Dream Interpretation Guide has come out. Dream of snakes, a lucky dream which pretends success in business and in snakes. Dream of water, like the water, you too shall receive lottery jackpot dividends. Dream of delivering a package. Violent death impending, don't make plans. Well, these things are always open to discussion. BB's report. It's 10 a.m. and I'm heading out of the city to investigate a zine deal gone wrong. Small town of Rivertown, a new distro was started with the assistance from XX City, but recently communiques from the town have stopped appearing. As the only one who has a rail card, I was appointed to re-establish contact to report the progress of the scheme. The name of my contact is Clarice. Bong! The next stop is Rivertown. The final stop is Rivertown. This train no longer stops at Factory. I mean, it sounds fine. But
is the factory where Tammy is?
Yes. The factory was where Tammy was. I mean, it sounds fine, but what do I do if she's just been too busy to call? Break her legs. Alas, our organizational charter commits us to accountability in the scene. I've never even been out here before. Maybe I should try to be more worldly. People are staring at me in the station, so I smile and wave back. That's how you do things in the country. It's true. Welcome to Rivertown, home of the Drinky Bird. Visit the world's largest drinky bird while you're here. Wow! You see, this is what you find when you take the time to expand your horizons. The statue commemorates the 200 workers incinerated by the great Drinky Bird factory fire of 19XX.
That got dark quick.
On the other hand, tourist stuff is pretty much the same all over. In brochure speak, this town is picturesque. I'll find out what that means someday. The houses are pretty, but half the doorways are bricked up, as if this place was set on becoming its own shrine. I am here. Well, Clarice's place isn't far, but I don't even have her number. Won't it be weird if I just show up? I should buy her a sandwich or something as well. Oh, looks like there's a warning back here. I'm sure this is fine.
We don't deal with those.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. This game? A warning? Nah.
Yeah. Oh, it's store. Rows of wood and non-functional little Drinky Bird statuettes are the only things for sale at this street kiosk. Are these things the lost technology? Maybe they keep the real ones for true connoisseurs. A beautiful remnant of the town's prosperous heyday, sealed and preserved by the Historical Society. Well, the bricks are a bit much, but I guess I can't blame them for being thorough. Beneath me is the town's famous river, the Urg. Stained red by generations of opaque industrial processes. A real taste of the pastoral. Wonder if I can get a postcard while I'm here. My dude, that's bricked up. My dude. Yeah, there you go. Let it be known that BB is helpful. When I visit somewhere new, I always find myself imagining what it'd be like if I lived there. If this road were the one I walked down every day, expected and invisible. Same trips to the shops and the bus stop, only now infused with mystery. Like I could be looking at my life from the outside, as if I were myself, to become a stranger. There's a guy behind us. Yep.
The town of Dutch Angles.
Yeah, I wonder if watching Gilmore Girls has given me inflated expectations around small town life. Probably. Anyway, if I have these directions right, Clarice's apartment should be right in the middle of that smoldering wreckage. Oh, uh-oh. Bird Town #1 history issue. Oh man, poor Clarice. I hope she got out in time. Wah! Don't worry, I'm a murderer. Yes? Don't worry, I'm a murderer.
That doesn't mean he's a bad guy.
Boy, was I surprised to hear they sent 2 of us out here. I guess this town must be a bigger deal than it looks. Incidentally, wear your mask. Where's your mask? I'm incognito? Well, good news. I'm nearly through with my report. Yes, the case is very nearly closed. Maybe you wasted a trip. Ha ha ha. Just 1 or 2 loose ends. Listen, here's this list of other places on the same supply chain. Check them out and try to reestablish contact. And don't tell anyone who isn't a murderer, or I'll have to beat them slowly to death with a hammer. On second thought, go ahead and tell whoever you'd like. Ha 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 ha.
Job security.
Gee, thanks. Well, I better go. Safe, unsafe travels. Unsafe. Wow, what a pro. Huh? Man, what was that about? Was that guy looking for Clarice? Didn't seem like a good time to ask him to clarify. Well, it's not like I have any other leads, and some of these do seem like places you might drop off a zine. Oh, I've got a map. Yeah, let's go to the record store. Excuse me, would there be a record store around here? Follow the smoke. Oh. Well, he may have exaggerated a bit. Any smoke here would have already disappeared along with the owners. Melted 78s form thick black puddles in the ash. Wish I had a chance to poke around here before it burned. You can find good stuff in these little record stores. I never even heard of any of these bands. Blue D Hands and his Night Stranglers, live from the Bird Museum.
Yes. I would listen to that.
Sturdy of charred brick paths stretched up behind a glass shelf. Is this the way to the employee lounge? Well, this is probably not the lounge. The air feels different here, and like I've walked into a much larger structure. Is this the transport tunnel or something? What's with all the crates?
So we get into a crate and we're back to the art museum.
Tightly packed bundles of rubber horror masks. The sticker on the side reads XX City, but is it from or to? Hey Mandy, I'm thinking aloud, but wouldn't it be a lot easier to follow this girl if we just broke both their legs? Love how you're doing that, comic docs. You've got fans of your good art. Oh. Man, as inconspicuously as possible. That's a good point, Handy, but we've got to stay undetected. I've got it. Let's kill her first. Then we can break her legs and follow her around. Yes. Wait, hold on. I feel like we were missing something here, but what? How many possible combinations are there for A, killing her, B, breaking her legs, C, following her around? Maybe we could experiment till we found one that felt right in the moment. Fair.
Break first. Oh no, we have to carry her around now.
I see, an iterative approach. Well, that's 6 possibilities unless we do some of them more than once. But how does the perfect combination really exist, Handy? I want to believe it does.
Hello!
Hello. Oh my, aren't you the cutest little murderer? Yes, you are. You're gonna be executed for your crimes against history, yes you will. Stop that. Why does everybody in this town think I'm a murderer? Is it just the coat? No use denying it. We've already seen you around with the notorious criminal Murderer X. Also, we've been reading your zine. A truly heinous document that records your many crimes. July 3rd, Cannibal Thug Feast. July 10th, more knife murders. July 13th, decomposing corpse. Those are bands. It's called the Scene Report. Also, wait, did you really read my zine? Like all of it? What did you think? A little prolix, but that's not a problem you'll have anymore. Everyone's a critic!
You know, I was expecting the Drinky Bird to be the villain in this one.
Why would anyone store their masks this way? I see a door up top to clamber on, greasy rubber Dracula masks slipping out in great cascades beneath my feet. Still here are my 2 pursuers, but hopefully it's even harder to climb up that stuff in heels. Did I fall into a war between rifle party supply chains? You know, this is a very high-end, horrible mask facility for such a little town. I wonder who's running it, and I hope I never have to find out.
I want to run a horrible mask facility.
Kill you, kill you, kill you, kill you. Ow. What did I actually learn from all that? Well, there are at least 2 people in this town who bother keeping up with zines. I wonder if they've ever met Clarice. Okay, I didn't learn anything from that, but the next place I go will definitely have some answers. Do you want to go to the book depository or the street market?
Street market.
Alright. Town's secret history is at the junk store. That's what I'd say if I hadn't accepted my own rat-like impulse to dig around in piles of used clutter by now. Still, you do find things out. Entering crate mode, I rummage and discover cookery books, bits of wire, machine parts, old video game consoles, used medical textbooks with horrifying illustrations, and the search goes on. Anthologies of inscrutable political cartoons, mushy golf balls, old newspapers with rambling letters to the editor from a concerned citizen. Rubber spider, gah, scratch that, regular spider. Underneath the Bort dolls, I pull out a box of ancient drinky bird figurines, but whatever strange alchemy once made them drink has long departed. The sweet bird of youth. Nobody glances at me as I explore, which is possibly some roundabout way of asserting vendor's dominance. Well, there's no sign of the warehouse in the back to say it's not part of the sale area. I wonder if they keep the good stuff back here. Fragments of decrepit industrial machinery are stacked haphazardly around the corridor. Probably, this is the good stuff to somebody. The drawers of old office desks are stuffed with rotting, mulched receipts. The header on one reads Golden Bird Co. LLC. These all from the Drinky Bird place? They really tried to scale. Old cogs and rubber casing trays. The outline printed on them seems familiar, like a face I glimpsed once in a dream. At the back of the last table, I find a binder. The words Drinky Bird Mark II production notes are written in bureau on the spine. I open up and find some crazed essay about sword fighting a bear? What? Do you want to sword fight a bear?
It is on the list. It's the last thing on the list, but it's on there.
We see that in the organic world, to the same degree the reflection gets darker and weaker, the grace grows ever more radiant and dominant. But just as two lines intersect on one side of a point, passing through infinity, suddenly come together again on the other side. Or the image in a concave mirror suddenly reappears before us after drawing away into the infinite distance. So too does grace return once perception has traversed the infinite, such that it simultaneously appears the purest in human bodily structures that are either devoid of consciousness, which possess an infinite consciousness, such as in the jointed mannequin or the god.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you just gotta chop, you know? Clarice? Wait.
Oh, we found our friend.
Yeah, mission accomplished. Oh, I'm Clarice now. Okay. Let's see. Where are you, BB? You in this trash can? No, I guess not. Where are you, BB? So was that Clarice or not? Maybe she just didn't recognize me? Okay, I didn't learn anything from that, but maybe the next place I go will have some answers, like the book depository. You know, not to sound jaded, but I feel like I've already have a good idea which building here will turn out to have been the book depository. Doesn't this place have a fire department? Mysterious uncharted pages in the wreckage. Were they placed here after the fire? What did they say? A true secret history of murderers and wreckers by a concerned citizen. The record history of the murders and the records that is false history, which stands in the true history evident is to the merest child, is that false history which the records and the murderers each distribute for the glorious true history of the world. The truth of history is a beautiful house filled with statues, etc., and it is people without history, the murderers and the wreckers and conspirators, who stand outside this house and try to break in through the windows in order to replace everything with their disease history and their wrecker history, which child can tell is the false history, but which nevertheless is passed on to us as the real history and the true, as opposed to the really true and the truly real history, which is that of the houses and the monuments and the factories and the statues and the beauty and the truth and such like, which again a simple child can detect and point to and say that this is true and this is mine and this is the true history passed on to me by my father who is dead. What is this shit?
I think this single chapter has as many words as all of the other chapters combined.
To betray the true history, to imply our fathers had passed to us the false coin of the false history as our glorious inheritance is the ultimate betrayal, and it is in rejection of this betrayal of our fathers that we identify and reject the false history of the non-fathers, of the wreckers, murderers, etc., from outside of history, the dismissal room, outside the grand and meaningful museum of world history built with monuments, etc., built by our fathers, our duty, our inheritance, to maintain this inheritance and reject the false inheritance of the murderer history that the murderers and the wreckers insinuate is the true history, the real history, but which we ourselves know for certain is the opposite of true history. It is the false history and the false coin that diminishes the coin inheritance of the great history of our fathers and their coins and inheritances, etc. It just keeps going. Are you in a fever dream? That's what this game feels like. Yes, that is what this game is, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Pretty accurate.
Wait a minute, come back here. I love your zine, man. Come back. Why is this guy running away from me? On the other hand, why am I chasing him? Well, I must have missed it. Makes a nice change from the other way around. My vengeance needs blood, Henry James. Return of the Master. Hehe, the spoils of Poynton, mine at last. What? Who's there? No, it can't be. Your crunching slippery fushes. No one appreciates the classics. Does look like a good movie. Just look at that stabbing.
Good stabbing.
Another mangled corpse, but how? Ah, if only every aspect of this case weren't suffused by such exquisite ambiguity. Wonder where the hat guy went. Is this about private cinema? Decades of moldering promo posters mold off as I pass by. It feels like I'm the only person to be in here for years. Atrocity Man 2. The sequel to Atrocity Man. Night Clown. Ogunberto. Theater sealed as a historical document for the benefit of future generations. Well, as a future generation, I just wish they'd dust. What exactly is this place trying to preserve? We work in the dark. We do what we can. A woo! Ha 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 ha! Chainsaw noises, tearing, screaming. Desk office is slightly less cobwebby than anything else around. On it, I find a shredded copy of Clarice's zine and a flyer for the Rivertown Historical Society. Well, I did want to finish some tourist stuff while I'm here. Alright. Didn't learn anything from that, but surely the next place I go will have some answers. Clarice? I like that I can just walk around the table, apparently. It's my coffee mug.
Can you knock it over?
Doesn't seem like it, but never know. Alright, well, let's go to the Historical Society. Wandering the town down wild down alleys, I eventually tracked down the Rivertown Historical Society. It's pokier than I was expecting. But I guess it's flusher on the inside. Last bird eyes stare back at me from every corner of the room. Is this history? Wow, it is. It's history. Therefore, I have sailed the seas and come to the holy city of Byzantium. Welcome, welcome, lover of history. Welcome to the Museum of Mechanical Birds. Yes, yes, more than just drinky birds, though they form the firm foundation on which our fair town is built. We must strive to see beyond them, move beyond them as our fathers did, yes. The immortal golden bird, glory of changeless, metal. Well, plastic, haha, but the tradition remains the same, alive, vital, living, unliving. Images of grace, images of fear. Machines of burnished gold adorned the great court of Byzantium, and their function was to terrify, to demonstrate wealth and skill, and suggest these things might be turned upon the viewer. Haha. Haha.
Haha.
I do hate when someone shows me a mechanical bird and I go, no, mechanical bird.
There's a lot of moving parts in this one.
Yeah, and they're all mechanical birds. A beautiful tradition that continues on today. Contemporary mechanical birds include the military-industrial complex, video games, and the internet. Yet what more might we find following this river to its source? If you think about it, the internet is just a mechanical bird. At points of widening income disparity, similar icons are always required, and so the fathers, my father, decided to eke our novelty amusement factory into a new direction, which could catch and manifest the shape of history, new birds for a new age. Then what happened? Alas, the factory burnt down after the construction of the first prototype Drinky Bird Mark II. Town was never the same, but I think we'll catch the culprit someday, ha ha ha. Won't you put your name and address in the guest book? Sorry, a commemorative t-shirt, ashtray mug? It's a mechanical bird thing you'll never understand. Man, I am never gonna wear this shirt. Attention patrons, attention. I think I finally have leads. Is a breach of fake detective etiquette to just go home? Don't get up. Open mic time is about to begin. Please enjoy the first act in an hour of amateur musical stylings. Take a walk downtown, find some time to look around. If you see me, I will walk on by. Oh, darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. I think you can kill this bad enough without having to listen to musical numbers about it. Been here all day, and what did I even accomplish? I'm sick of it. I'm going home. I fell into the blood river, though. I hope there's a way for me to escape the blood river.
Nope, soft lock. Gotta do it all over again.
I mean, I hope not.
This game would absolutely do that to you.
I fell into the void. Okay.
No, this game absolutely did it to you.
Yeah, it did. Well, do we want to dive back in and see the ending?
Oh, part of me says yes, because, you know.
Okay. We'll try
But
it.
since it's 9:12,
Yeah, I'm delivering a package again. Don't worry about it.
I would send us back to start.
Yeah. I knew it would.
Oh.
Alright, yeah. BB's report. We're back on the road. We're making it happen. Whee!
Hopefully the dead ends were mechanically dead ends, and we can just go back from where we were, instead of having to go through everything else and then go back.
Oh, we'll have to go through everything. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. It's like speed run time.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Look at me go. Look how fast BB's moving.
This game will end up being 3 sessions instead of 2.
It happens.
Oh, I mean, was it Mother took
Yes. Wow.
4 or 5?
It's just another murder. Don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Murderer X. You were still our good friend, but it's alright. Not gonna go in the wrong order. There's not a wrong order.
You sure?
I don't know. I guess I don't. Maybe we'll get soft locked here too.
I mean, can't be any worse than Mother. But we ended up backpedaling for an hour.
I ended up having fun. That's what you mean.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not. However, we searched that orchard like 6 times.
This is what you do with an orchard. Yeah. Yeah. Just read the article about the Drinky Bird Mark II. Oh. Clarice. Clarice. You still got a beautiful knife, you know?
Doing the best I can. I wonder what benefits the Drinky Bird Mark II had over the one. Did it drink extra hard?
Probably. Love the record store.
I'm really impressed by how many assets they made for this game that sit in the background for like a second.
Mandy, Handy, come on. So scared.
Hello!
Can't believe they read our zine.
That's the first person who's admitted to have done that.
So many good masks in here. Love book. Well, think of how much faster this will go without me reading the whole essay.
You gotta read the essay.
No, I'm not reading the essay again. It was important for us to read the essay the first time, but less so this time. I beat him.
Once you do all this, and then you fall into the blood river again.
No, I'm not doing that again. I just want the t-shirt.
It's a good t-shirt. that you'll never wear.
Look, it's a mechanical bird thing. You wouldn't understand.
You got me there.
Yeah, time for the song of our murderers. Alright, well. I am sick of it. I'm going home. The zine committee will have to cut their losses. What do I pay my dues for anyway? Well, admittedly, the tote bag is kind of cute, but nevertheless, I am out of here.
Were we at the end?
Train pulls up. As I reach the station, hop on board. Great! Didn't find out what happened. That's just how it goes. That's life. So I'll write it up. Seat is the comfiest thing I've ever felt. It's polyester or something. They should roll me up in this when they put me in the grave. Bong, the train's now departing. Next stop, factory. Final stop is factory. Uh-oh.
Yay, factory!
Ah! Wait, don't kill me! Hey, where'd they go? I don't know where I am, but I appear to have both eyes and most of my blood. Were those two just posers after all? A cool night breeze comes in the open door. Statues half submerged in ivy heap up on the lawn until unlit factory buildings spread on the distance, leaning exorably towards the mansion on the hill. Doors wide open. Aren't they afraid someone might steal all of these clocks? Hey, there's a mimeograph. I've always wanted one of those. Smudged carbon copies are piled ankle deep across the floor, sternly announcing the dangers of unfettered mimeography. What do these letters say? Dear sirs, my warm compliments upon the previous day's Mary Worth cartoon, which I found both delightful and instructive. I've enclosed more ideas. However, I note with dismay your decision not to comment upon the increasing outrageous price of cinema popcorn, a scourge which perhaps funds drug or gang activities. See previous letters. Decline of moral values, river of blood. Can they legally call it a happy meal? If eating one makes me depressed, please print this letter. Faithfully yours, a concerned citizen.
Are we still in blood?
Yeah, man, these things are bleak. Wait a minute. Dear sirs, I hope this epistle finds you well. Here's an idea for a new Mary Worth cartoon. Feel free to use. In the cartoon, Mary Worth is depressed and sad and down the dumps about her life and the life that was promised and the life that was had in the ruins of her parents' Drinky Bird factory, the rubble of a dynasty that never came to pass. She starts to read a poorly printed samizdat she picked up at the record store with a sticker on the cover calling it a zine. The zine says that it is about history, so she reads it, but it's not history. It is a bad dream and a horror story in which all the names and faces she reveres from books and statues reappear instead as torturers and killers, as toadies and functionaries of the charnel house. And she reads and she feels as though the beautiful history she adores and worships have been replaced by a lake of blood that has no bottom, and she and everyone she knows is sinking in the lake, and so is her house. It's at this point in the comic strip that Mary Worth has a grand realization. She realizes all the recorded history is the object of a vast conspiracy, and that the name given to this conspiracy is that of zines. Acronym? This conspiracy was the worm in the great apple that is history, and the reason that the apple now turns to shit in her mouth, and that her life will continue to get worse and worse until the evil conspiracy of wreckers can at last be smashed, killed, and put to an end. Please give me credit if you use this cartoon constructive feedback. Welcome, yours faithfully, a concerned citizen. I wonder if it was too good to be true that the people who actually read these things.
I should have drew that.
The Mary Worth cartoon? Oh. Is she asleep? She's not chasing me. Should go, but this is my chance to see if it's really Clarice under that mask. It's a really stupid decision. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, we made a real mess of her face getting all the pieces inside. This way, please. Don't worry, she's harmless until you turn the key. At least we just hang coats on her and stuff. Hey, that's right. Where did my coat get to anyway? Oh, it's around here somewhere. Really didn't have the figure for it. It was like chasing around a kid from Don't Look Now. Okay, thank you. Next time, I'll get all my clothes in the sexy Halloween nurse bin at the party warehouse instead. It couldn't hurt. Hello. Yes, that's right. I, heir to the Drinking Bird dynasty, am secretly the concerned citizen whose inflammatory pamphlets have been causing such a stir. I don't really care. The Zang Freud expected of a true revolutionary, right down to the classic cell system. Each distro or cadre knows nothing of the others, but you didn't predict what remained of the Drinky Bird Mark II technology could be used to rewire a human brain, a rookie error. Mary Worth censored? I'm glad Mary Worth is finally getting its due.
Well, it's been a while.
Once we infiltrated the network, it was easy. It was a shame your organization's tendrils reached so many local businesses, but sacrifices must be made. Interestingly, we all had some sideline involving rubber horror masks as well. Coincidence, I guess. Why is that the thing you guys aren't paranoid about? And up here is you, attention caught by all the carnage. Representative of the National Corps is sent out to review the situation. Admittedly, I didn't think you'd burn down half the town in the process. Who knows what true depravity lurks in the criminal soul? Man, I only got here today. I thought you people were the ones burning stuff down. Don't be silly. If not you, then who? Don't tell anybody, it's that guy. Well, it's nothing you have to worry about. Just give me a second and your body won't be you anymore. It'll be a new thing that has your face and name, and we're going to use it to kill all your friends. Won't that be nice? Nurses? You deal with it. Do I smell smoke? Well, I guess that would explain it. Considering letters to the editor to light up the stairs. Just why is fire safety such an issue in this town? Smoke pours through the carpets and twists into strange shapes in the air. Glimpsed figures, vegetable outlines. I hear the pop of drinky birds exploding in their crates. Merging and dissolving in air, reaching hands. Ghosts staring head. Bloody mask. Is it the history that the guy was so keen on? I don't know if I get the appeal. It's the worst work vacation of my life. I can't believe I didn't even get to see the world's largest drinky bird. Ah. Wait, don't. Hey, is that my coat? Thank you. I'm glad you're feeling better. Incidentally, I'm just gonna check in on that Zine distro you were putting together. Okay, maybe that was pushing it. After a while, I made my way off the statue to the last train home. The remainder of the mansion was still burning when I left. Never found out what happened to Clarice, but they say if you hold a zine event in a quiet country town, she will appear and not buy anything. It's true. Okay, and that was the end.
Oh, fuck.
Of Blood of the Killer.
How many more do we have?
Let's see. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 4? 3 or 4?
Oh, I might have to start a new canvas.
Retromania. Years of the Killer.
Do you have time for another one?
Probably not, but we gotta see a preview. Years of the Killer. Zine as in magazine, yes. Zine as in a magazine that's been, kind of copied on a copier, stapled together, really low rent thing, but very important. The Killer. Alright, let's see how many we have left. So we're at Years of the Killer, then we have Heart of the Killer, and so 3 more left. Years of the Killer, Heart of the Killer, Face of the Killer.
Okay, I think I can do 3 more if I do them real small.
Too good. Well, let's go to art time. Here we go.
Art time.
We've added some new artwork here. Eat your morals. Indeed, and everyone's skull. Oh, that's nice. And there's Clarice following us throughout Rivertown. The world's largest drinky bird in the background. Very good. It's looking very nice.
We have 3 more. So I'm gonna break that last one into 3 and have very small pictures.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Finishing us out.
Well, what did we learn today?
We learned that a moral museum is a very good idea.
Yeah, we've learned that you should wash your hands.
And drinky birds are flammable.
That's true. Extremely flammable, it seems. Have you done comics for each game played? Yeah, that's sort of the premise of Uncanny Contemplation. We play a game. Armadox draws it in their own beautiful style.
We're 4, 5 games in?
Yeah, we've done a couple. Yeah, and each one so beautiful. But yes, let's all make sure that we wash our hands. Let's all make sure that we don't look at the stranger.
Or do you look at the stranger? Who would tell you what to do?
And let's all make sure that we buy our clothes at Sexy Halloween Nurse Party Warehouse Clearance Bin. The only place.
That part of Spirit Halloween? Hot topic.
I mean, why not both touch JPEG? But yeah. Let us contemplate what we've learned here today, and we'll be back next time with some more Uncanny Contemplation.